Hello, guys. Welcome to another theory video on One Piece chapter. We're currently on One Piece chapter 1182 as this video is being created. 1183 should be, as soon as this video gets posted, 1183 should be here in the next 4 or 5 days. Or maybe 3 days we'll get the leaks. But Imu's time is up, chat. Imu's time is up. I'm gonna put a clip of his name is Saint Summers, and Saint Summers says a little excerpt. So right about here, Saint Summers, we're gonna tell you what Saint Summers said, and we'll have his voice line. His voice line will be
Emu's
right
body
here.
isn't meant to be out of this world.
Okay, now that voice line played, what I'm trying to break down is from that panel from 1182 when Saint Summers was talking about how Imu doesn't have enough time here, and he's not supposed to be in this realm. It's making me believe that we only might see Imu for another 2 chapters, and that's it. Meaning, whatever's gonna happen is gonna get down. Whatever's gonna go down is gonna go down, because Imu does not have enough time left. Think of Imu's power-up as like Yuhabak. I'm sorry that every time we're doing 11 Elbaf theories, I always have to bring up Bleach, but everybody knows the one thing about manga and the one thing about pop culture, nothing is original. It's just remixed or coming from a concept, and especially with anime power scaling and how the battle shonen mangas work. A lot of these moves and techniques are similar, remixed and enhanced. So with Yuhabak, he gets the Almighty. He needs time to build his power up. At the same time, he goes to his palace. I believe that it's the same thing with Imu. Imu finally releases all of his power, or a fraction of his power. He gives Omen to Saint Summers. He gives Omen to Killingham. He just lost Gunko. And Gunko was when we saw him unleash power like Domi Reversi, the Grimoire, and all these other things, Possession. We also saw so many other abilities and some powerful attacks as well. He just lost Gunko. He lost the power that we just got introduced, and a lot of powerful techniques. His goal is to literally capture some giants. He really wanted Loki, but if he can't get Loki, because we saw in 1182, 1182, that Imu cannot take Loki. He cannot, because of the Nihog, he cannot take Loki. And even though Imu says, "Oh yeah, you betrayed me," this is a different time. But I believe Imu does not have enough time left. I feel like for a big bad, especially as him, I know this, the end of Elbaf is not going to end with Imu dead. What I mean by that is Imu is not dying in this arc. And if he is, he's going to make way for the next villain, which I could see that happening. But we'll talk about that later. But I believe that Imu has at least 2 more chapters, and then that's it. I don't think he's going to be seen for any more. I think after that he's going to lead back to Marizwa. I believe this because if you just look at how much abilities he's showing, and then where the storyline is going, the storyline is not they're trying to leave Elbaf. They're trying to protect their home. So it's not like which arc, but it's Whole Cake arc, where Luffy and the crew are trying to leave. They're trying to protect. So in the protection, they're going to do anything by any means possible. And right now they're being invaded and they're being raided. The numbers are being stacked against the Straw Hats. At the same time, they also have trump cards. But Imu has trump cards too. But the thing about Imu, from what we're hearing from St. Summers, this land and this area that he's in is not good. Think of the Imu that we have now as only a fraction, a vestige of the original Imu. Meaning, this Imu that we have on Elbaf that has revealed himself is only a fraction of the original. And I'm not theorizing that oh no, Emu is not fully here. What I mean fully here, I mean this is not his full power. This is not his full domain. This is only a fraction of it because he finally decides to come in person. He can't technically leave. He shouldn't be leaving Marie Joie, but he is for one reason and one reason only. He's coming to take what's his. He's coming to take something that is rightfully his, or rightfully that he wants it to be his. So I believe Emu has 2 chapters more, and that's it. And I don't think it's going to even be a full 2 chapters. Because one, we still have to go through Loki and his hybrid form. We still have to get Luffy. I don't believe he's going to get no Dift in this arc. I believe something's going to happen and Emu's going to have to go back. Because Summer says it. And he already gave Maki. He already did Domi Reversi. He's now fighting Loki, and it's a really powerful fight. He brought out his special blade that's like Yoru, which is Nemesis. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Emu is not gonna stay for long. And we know he has a devil fruit. Emu needs a break. He needs a rest. And by a rest, he's not in the proper domain that is for him. He's in an area where he's actually fractioning his power. He's not even equivalating his full percentage, or a majority percentage, like at least 50% or around 40 to 60% of his maximum output. He's fractioning out his power, which is also fractioning out his strength. And if it is a devil fruit, as we know, he has to rest. He may be powerful, but this is not a place for him. And a lot of theories are that he has the sapphire scales and stuff, like he has a disease. He cannot be in this area. There's a reason why Emu covers himself up all the time. His time is up. And I think we will find that out in chapter 1184, maybe at the end of 1183. Because something is strange and Emu is not going to stay. He's been fractioning out his power too much, and he has not absorbed it back. Giving Maki to the other gods' knights. He can't be doing this, and he's fighting Loki. This is not gonna end right. So now that we're at the end of the video, my crazy theory was, for the story to introduce Blackbeard, there's gotta be something weird. A funny theory that I was gonna say is maybe Blackbeard absorbs Emu for some weird reason. But that's just a theory. So when we get more evidence with the manga chapters, we will come to that conclusion.